11.
I'll take you downtown. Let me
This will be
zap you.
perfect for a walk.
Now,
Beyond the
let's
battle.
begin.
Okay, so this is another angry rant. Now, if you don't know, most of my angry rants are not necessarily my anger per se. The PlayStation 5 rants, yes, those are my anger. Anything else is generally trying to reflect how the internet feels about these situations. But for this one in particular, it is my personal anger. Now, I am a huge Street Fighter fan. I fucking love Street Fighter. You know, I love everything about it. The Ryukens, I freaking love Street Fighter. So imagine my disappointment, imagine my anger when I found out that a trailer was released today for more expensive DLC for Street Fighter V. It's apparently the 5th season pass for Street Fighter V. Now, my problem with this DLC is, number one, I thought that the Champion Edition that we got a while back was the complete version of Street Fighter V, all DLC, nothing extra to be put on. That's what I thought, okay? So, my stupidity to not really realize that Capcom is trying to do a games as a service for Street Fighter V. So I'm upset about this DLC because you know it's going to cost over $30 because all previous DLC packs were $30, or you can pay for each character separately for about $6 a piece, I believe. Now, my problem with this pass in particular is they are trying to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so angry that I can't even fucking think straight. They're trying to highlight a new character named 11, okay? And from the trailer, I don't know much about the character. They didn't show gameplay of the character. But what the trailer did show is when choosing 11 from the character selection screen, he or she, apparently there's two genders of 11, can transform into any of the characters from the roster, which is the same thing as pressing the random button when you choose a character. You can just press random and get a random character, and then you can play as that character. In the trailer, they showed 11 as Ryu, as Chun-Li, as all these other characters. So, what is the purpose of this character? The last pack we got, the last complete edition, champion edition, whatever it was called, that we got, was supposed to be the complete version of the game that gave you the boss from one of the previous games. I think his name was, I can't remember his name, it's the guy with the blue and red skin. Whatever the fuck his name was. So, why are they releasing more DLC? Now, I looked at the trailer and I saw what comes in the DLC besides 11. There are some more characters that are included. I only remember 2 characters because one was actually a pretty good character, which is Rose. Rose is actually a badass. She used to beat my ass in Alpha 3. So, I'm fine with Rose being in the DLC. But why is Dan in the DLC? Who the fuck wants to play as Dan? Who wants to pay money to play as Dan? Dan is literally the worst character in all of fighting game history, okay? Dan is worse than Yamcha. At least Yamcha's Kamehameha attacks hits the opponent. Dan's Hadouken doesn't even pass 1 fucking inch of a distance, okay? They tried to, in Death Battle, they compared Dan to Hercule. At least Hercule in the games does damage with his dynamite kicks and his Game Boy bombs and all that other extra shit that he can do. Who wants to play as Dan? Why is Dan in the game? Why? Was there no other character you can add besides Dan? There's one I can think of off the top of my head. I don't know her name, but she's a very tall one with the white hair. She could have been in the game. Much better choice than Dan. You can add the luchador from Street Fighter 4. Can't remember his name, but he would have been a way better character than Dan. Okay, so are you seriously telling me that we have Dan as a choice? Even like Ryu and Ken's master, I can't remember his name. He would have been a better choice than Dan. Anyone would have been a better choice than Dan. You could have gave me nothing for that slot and it'd be better than having Dan. Now, I know what you're going to say. You don't have to buy the pack if you don't want to. I understand that completely. I'm not those people who don't understand that. I understand that completely. But it's about expressing my anger for the companies that are doing this. Look at Ubisoft. They just announced that they don't want to do AAA games. They want to do games as a service. Capcom, I have a love-hate relationship with Capcom, okay? I love some of this stuff. I hate some of this stuff. I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. I'm not a Phoenix Wright fan. Who the fuck plays Phoenix Wright? I don't even know who the fuck plays that shit. I love Devil May Cry. I've recently got into Resident Evil, so I love Resident Evil. So, why are they doing this? You know, I love Street Fighter. I freaking love Street Fighter, and I don't understand why they are continuing this trend of all these new season passes. At this point, just develop a new game for the PS5. Street Fighter 5 has been out for a number of years now, and you still expect people to pay $30 for DLC for these characters that they may not want? And sometimes you want to complete the DLC. You want to have all the characters in the roster. So why not just stop with the bullshit DLC and maybe just develop a brand new game with a much better story? Because Street Fighter V had a very shitty story mode. And, you know, don't do any of this bullshit of, you know, the game when it comes to this many characters, you got to buy this many characters for $30 and this other set for $30. Oh, the game has season passes that comes with a story mode and you got to pay for the story mode. Oh, wait, we're going to patch it in for free. Never mind. No, give us a brand new game, new graphics, a complete roster. If you're going to add DLC, fine. Don't make it overpriced. Give us a good story, an original good story with good dialogue that actually makes sense. Because the story mode in 5 made no fucking sense whatsoever. And they had individual story modes for each characters. Those story modes were terrible too. There were like 3 fights a person, and they also didn't make any sense. Had no made no sense in the dialogue or in the story whatsoever. The story makes no fucking sense. The DLC makes no fucking sense. Capcom, you're not making any fucking sense. Fix this shit.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. After filming it, I did go back to the trailer and I did see that yes, their character pack itself will cost you $24.99 and it will give you the 5 characters plus 11 as DLC. Most of those characters won't even be released till the summer, and one of those characters will not even be revealed until later this year. As for the premium pack, it'll have all the characters from the character pack, as well as some other inclusions such as new stages, new costumes, new colors for your costumes, etc. And that'll cost you $49.99. So, way to go, Capcom. You charge DLC that costs more than the actual fucking game. Do not buy this fucking premium pack.